Hello everybody, my name's Elena, the Whimsical Stitcher here on Flosstube. Today is July 13th, 2026, and I'm here to bring you a stitching update. I haven't filmed or posted a video in quite some time, so apologies for that. I'm going to give you a little bit of a life update in the beginning because this is kind of explains the new background and what I'm going to show you today. So it's been a few months, so real quick. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. If not, just fast forward a little bit. Okay, so my husband and I decided to sell our home a few months back. Actually, at the beginning of the year. Anyways, so that's the reason I haven't been really consistent in my videos. We got rid of a lot of stuff. We decided to downsize, and we sold our home. And so now I am living in my fifth wheel travel trailer for a little bit of time in the interim between selling my home and moving into my new home. I've been in my travel trailer for, I want to say I've been in here 3 weeks now. No, it's been longer, 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And as of right now, I expect that we'll be in this travel trailer in 3 to 4 weeks. So I don't have permanent housing. So therefore I have less whips. I was only able to bring a few with me. So, all my cross-stitching updates have went out the window. All my games have went out the window. I haven't been tracking anything. I literally brought with me what's in my basket that I'm going to show you today, and that's literally all I've been working on. And I don't even remember what I showed you last time or what I was working on because it's been so long. And then, I also attended a cross-stitch retreat back in June, the Wish Upon a Stitch retreat, and I was able to have a vending booth at that retreat, so that was a lot of fun. And I wanted to do a video right when I came back, but that Sunday when I got home, I got sick, and I had a cough for the longest time because you know that cough takes forever to go away. So I wasn't able to do another video about that, and you know, time just gets away from you, and so here we are. So after this video, it'll probably be a few weeks before I'm able to do another one. If I'm still here in my RV, it'll be probably in 2 weeks, but if I'm moving into my house, I don't know how long it'll be. So put the little bell on just so you get a notification of when I film the next time, because I am not going to be very consistent, or not even try to promise a consistent schedule because it's crazy. So, like I said, I didn't track anything. I haven't been playing all my games, haven't been keeping up on WhipGo, anything. I'm just going to show you what I brought, and we'll go from there. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to complete my 50 starts for my 50th birthday this year, because I don't have all my stuff, and I don't know. Everything's on hold list at this point in my life. So I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. That's what you're really here to see. So here we go. I've been working on my Swan Lake by Owl Forest Embroidery. I have been working on this one. I stitched it a little bit at the retreat I went to back in June. It's on Fiberlicious Mermaid Mules 32 count opalescent, and this is where we're at. So I am almost complete. I have a few more stitches to put in on this side down here, and then I'll have the top 2 pages complete. Hopefully the sound's coming in good. There's a lot more background noise here, but I really don't have any control over that. Yeah, and actually I was really happy because this is the bottom. So I have hit the bottom, and I'm hoping to get this finished this year. And I was working, I think the last time I showed it, I didn't have all of this. All that is new. All this is new. I was actually working on this one last night. So yeah, so I'm really happy with the way that is coming along. So I know I worked on this one in June, and actually I was working on it just this week. So I bought this one. I literally have just a basket here, and whatever fit in my basket, that's what I brought. So let's see what else is in this basket. Well, I brought this one with me. I brought Blend in Place, but I have not worked on it yet. So hopefully I'll have a chance to work on it at some point while I'm here. And I think that's the same place I showed it last time. But it is with me, so I will try and get some stitches in on that while I am here. Otherwise, I brought it for nothing. Oh, I did. So I went to that retreat in June in Anaheim, and there was a gal there who was selling project bags and project folders. So I purchased this folder. So I'm gonna put my my Easter, it's like a little chocolate bunny and then a big Easter basket, you know, decor, the vintage hair. I didn't bring it with me, but yeah, I thought that was a perfect project folder for that whip. So I have purchased that. I also worked on this one. This one is a Tiny Modernist Snow White tree. I got some stitches in at the retreat for this one. And this one is Silver Mist fabric, 32 count fabrics by Stephanie. And I have a hanging string. Oh yeah, I was gonna start working on the guy, the prince, or the guy, that guy. And I finished her almost. Oh yeah, he's the huntsman guy. Yeah, he's the huntsman guy. So I got some stitches in on that one. It was a fun retreat. It's Disney, kind of Disney themed. They play Disney musics all through the retreat. So I really like that because you get to listen to the music or watch the movie or conversate with the people at your table. There was some really nice people that I met at my table, two of which were at previous retreats, so I already knew them, and then I met new people, so that's always fun. So if you're watching, hello. Let's see. Oh, I also brought this one with me. This is The Betrothed by GGR. It's a really horrible picture, but stitched up it looks really nice. And I worked on this like the first week I was staying here. If I could just get it right. Okay, here you go. And the lighting's not great in here, so it's kind of... And if you remember my last video, I was talking about how I was on the no-buy plan. That's because I was getting rid of a lot of things instead of buying things. So that's why, because we were moving. So since I've been here, I was able to stitch all across the top. This border here, got this part in here, and yeah. So I started that. So that's coming along. And so these are the colors for this project, which I like most of them. I don't like this orange color. I feel like these pinks back here, if these. This one's supposed to be kind of a pink. Well, maybe it's not. I don't know. But this one's more of a pink, and this one's more of not. Maybe a. It's not really pink. It's more orange than pink. So I'm probably going to sub out some colors because it's just not to what I like. But I'm not going to do that anytime soon. And I haven't picked what colors, but I think I'm going to, instead of the orange, because the orange is like his uniform, I might do that, like I'll stitch that a light blue, swap that out for a light blue, and that off-colored pinkish color, I'm going to, maybe a different color pink, different shade. But for now, I got some stitches in, so I was happy. Let's see, what else did I bring? Oh, so I think the last time I talked to you, I was going to start the museum, midnight at the museum, after midnight, the Lola Crow stitch along. So that started, I think, the end of May, the end of April. Well, this was the first release, the frame. And I think she's released already up to part 5, I think. I haven't printed any of those out or I downloaded them, but I'm still on the frame. And I think there's 6,000 stitches in this frame. And I honestly think I'm probably halfway done. I did a center start and kind of worked my way out. I'm really anxious to get into the other releases, but it hasn't happened. They're like dinosaurs, and there's like that big giant dinosaur here, or the skeleton of the, looks like a dinosaur or something. I haven't read all these things because she does really good explanations of what it is and all the background of it, and I haven't read any of that. It's been a really busy couple months of life. A lot of times I didn't even have time to stitch, especially when I was packing and moving. I didn't have time to stitch at all. What else do I have? Oh, I brought with me this project, but I brought with me a to start, but I haven't started it yet. I was planning on starting Heiress of Atlantis, and I was going to put it on this beautiful blue fabric, opalescence, of course. But I have not started it yet. But she's here with me, ready to start when I'm ready. What else did I bring? Oh yeah, I don't remember if I showed you this one or not. I brought with me Royal Games. I'm not sure I showed it. I don't know if I showed it to you or not. Probably not. And I think I don't remember when I started this. This is Royal Games 1 by Mirabilia. And I have a hanging thread. And I think it goes this way. No, which way does it go? I think it goes this way. I think it goes this way. And I start at the top of her head. Yeah, I think it goes this way. So I got a very small start. Did I start that in the right place? Oh Lord. Ugh, I'm gonna have to recheck that. I don't even know if I started that in the right spot. I better leave that one out so I can check it. Well, I haven't put too much in there. It's probably just enough I can rip it all apart. Better leave that out. Okay, what else I have? I brought this with me, but I haven't touched it. I brought this one with me for, I thought, oh, I'll do Christmas in July. Hasn't happened. So it's still at the same spot it was in the last time I showed it. And I am stitching the bigger one. Looks really pretty on this fabric though. I do like it. But July is not over, so maybe I'll get some Christmas in July stitching done. What else do I have? Oh, so back at the end of May, yeah, the end of May, I think, I went to Stitcher's Paradise in Las Vegas, and I purchased a couple of things. I purchased a needlepoint fabric. Ooh, let's see that. Or a needlepoint canvas. Purchased a needlepoint canvas. Actually, I purchased 2 needlepoint canvases. One is this dove. Very pretty. So I'm going to work on that. And then I purchased the seahorse. Cute. And I purchased some fabric. This is Stormy Clouds Lugana 32 count. So that one's pretty. I don't know what I'm going to put it on. I just thought it was pretty. Let's see, what else did I bring? Oh, I brought this one to start also. Swan Princess by Tiny Modernist. But I haven't started it. And this is, let's see. Haunted. Ada fabric. 18 count. Haunted. Is what I was going to put it on. But I have not started it. But it's here for me, ready to start. What else? Oh, so when I was at the cross stitch retreat, I picked up this. Oh, we got a free piece of fabric. So I picked this one. It was, you pick it out of grab bag. So I got some, oh, looks, it's oatmeal. I'm not sure what count it is. I didn't measure it. But I picked up this off the freebie table, Christmas cross stitch. And I picked it up because, let me see if they have the one I want to stitch. So my husband's favorite Looney Tunes character is the little Marvin the Martian. They don't have that one a picture, and I don't want to show you the pattern. I thought they did. So I'm going to stitch him. I'm going to stitch it for him. Oh, here it is. Yeah. This little guy right here. Joy Earthlings as a little ornament. So I was thinking I could put it on this canvas and then make a little ornament out of it. So if I could do that before Christmas, maybe I should start that one. Okay, I might start that one. So yeah, so that one's cute. I thought it was cute. This one's cute too. It was a debate between this little guy and this little guy, but I think this one was smaller. And then I can give it to him for Christmas. So I have picked that up off that freebie table. And the rest I think is just my I brought this one with me too. Oh, I didn't pull up the picture. It's my gothic fairy tale. I brought it with me. That's for the, but I haven't touched it. So, but it's here, and I have all the floss with me, ready to go. I also brought my master set of DMC because I didn't know what I was going to work on or what I was going to do. And then I did make a purchase from Tilton Crafts for a full coverage piece. And you have to pardon my piece of paper because it got all wrinkled. But I did purchase this one from Tilton Crafts. I have plenty of Maleficent ones, but I wanted to do the Evil Queen. And I thought this was really cool. This is a full coverage. So I like that one. So, okay, I think that is all the projects I brought with me. So now, yeah, that's it. So yeah, my life update. Just trying to get much stitching as I can. Life is kind of settled. There's not as much packing, moving now, so I can kind of, you know, I've settled into my temporary space, and so I've had a little bit more time to stitch the last couple of days. So that's good. So for plans, I'm not going to do any of my games, and I'm really contemplating, am I going to continue on with my 50 starts for my 50th birthday? I have started 22 of those 50 so far. So my total whip count now is at 49. I've also contemplating just adding one more new start and then having 50 whips. Because I also started to get a little bit of anxiety about how am I going to finish all these whips? I don't know. So I don't know what I'm doing. If you have a comment about, should I continue on to do my 50 starts or should I just stop at 50 whips? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Out of the ones I brought and I showed you, which one would you like to see finished? And maybe I can focus on that particular one for the next couple of weeks. Because like I said, I'm hoping I'll be out of here by the end of July, but I had a disappointing update that I probably wouldn't be moving into my next house until mid-August. So I was kind of bummed about that. But so that gives me 2 weeks to 4 weeks of stitching. So if you have a particular one I should focus on out of what I brought, let me know. Anyways, happy stitching everyone, and hopefully I'll be back real soon, and fingers crossed that construction goes fast. Thanks. Bye. Happy stitching. Bye-bye.